right, moving on to the next topic. We have paranormal experiences and beliefs. This should get interesting. I always find it very intriguing that the more religious somebody is, the more they don't believe in paranormal activity, which seems kind of hypocritical or the
Except my
opposite of.
family. But yes.
Except your
My
family.
mother will my mom will sit here and tell you all kinds of shit.
So first things first, have either of you experienced a paranormal event?
I've had weird experiences, but I cannot say like it was like a paranormal kind of thing. I will say the house that I live in, the lady died in here. She was elderly and was in a wheelchair. But
And now she's on the
yeah,
poster behind your chair. It's super weird.
I can basically. But yeah.
What about you, David?
Yeah, dude, back in the day, my gran had like this old bed and this old makeup chest with the big mirror. And one time when I was jumping up on my parents' bed, as I jumped down, I look across the hallway into my gran's bed, and that bed had to have been from like the 1800s. And there was a man in suspenders and a nice outfit, just looking over at me. As soon as I land, I look up and they're gone. And then not too long after that, I run past that medicine chest, and a lady with a big black veil is crying into the mirror. And then I look back and she's gone. That's the full extent of it. But I told that to my gran, and she was like freaked out by me,
Mm-hmm.
and she like wouldn't talk to me normal for a long time because she thought I was like some kind of clairvoyant, and she never explained to me what exactly I did see, but you could see in her eyes
That she
that
knew.
like she knew
Yeah.
what I was talking about, but she wouldn't say anything.
So how old were you at that time?
To have been 11.
Yeah, see, that's very typical with paranormal activity. Prepubescence is the best time for human beings to experience things that are unexplained. And I think by and large that's a very real reason why nobody believes, or very few people believe, is
Yep.
because when a child says they saw something, an adult will just be like, yeah, whatever. But a child is more likely to see something, which is kind of the crazy thing. I've experienced damn near everything. I've seen automatic writing. I've seen oh god, what do you call it now? Um, what do you call it when a haunting just is like a record player playing over and over again? I forget what that's called. Ah, man. It'll come to me after we're done. But anyway, I've seen
A
stuff like that.
conjuring.
No, conjuring is kind of different than that. I've seen poltergeist activity where literally somebody is calling poltergeist activity. If you guys know anything about poltergeist, that shit is crazy shit right there. And that is something that human beings bring onto themselves, which is nutso. Like
Yeah.
these are the kinds of things, like I see a Christian or any other religious person who believes in these kinds of things. It always seems kind of, yeah, it just kind of seems like you can't believe in both kind of thing, sort of.
Well, my mom has always said, in the Bible it talks about spirits and stuff like that. And I mean, it talks about hell and demons and all kinds of fucking shit. I mean,
Yeah, and that's true as well. That's very true. Oh god, I can't remember what the R word is. I'll think of it later.
the what?
And then me and my brother, we used to live in a house with our mom, and she killed herself in that house. And we moved not too long after that. And I've always wanted to go back to that house and see if the current owners experience anything. But I just don't want to because,
Yeah.
it's Harlington.
So I just thought of the word. It's residual, a residual haunting, and so what that is supposedly, a residual haunting is like if it's almost like energy that's trapped in an
Yes.
area, and it's that energy is
Yes.
just playing over and over again. So like you might see the same figure walk by the same window a lot. You might see, or hear the same things in a downtown area where there was a tragedy or something. That's a residual haunt. They don't know you're there. You might know they are, but they don't know you are. And then you have the opposite of that, which is an intelligent haunt, which is essentially it's a spirit or a ghost that can interact with you, which I also believe in. I've seen that at work. My last house before this one was extremely haunted, and we had multiple paranormal groups out there, and every time they came out, something weird happened. I've seen some strange ass shit in my time. Let's just put it that way. What about cryptids and things like that? That's kind of considered paranormal as well, like Bigfoot and Loch Ness and stuff like that. Do y'all believe in that stuff?
I believe there's all kinds of fucking shit that we don't know about. We talk about the damn ocean.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Shut the fuck up. Nobody knows shit, okay?
Well,
saying.
first of all, Nessie is a big, beautiful creature. She does not like to be called a monster. So let's get our pronouns in order.
Yes.
Secondly, dude, I am all about the Bigfoot. I just wish that every time he was filmed, the camera guy wasn't like this.
Right. Well, it pisses me off that he gets better frickin' sponsorship and endorsement deals than we do as well. Like, we are out here busting our ass, and like the unicorn is the national animal of Scotland, and Sasquatch is the endorses beef jerky and shit like that, and the rest of us.
Okay, let me ask you, what cryptid do you hope is the most real?
I gotta look up a list because I can't.
That's a great question.
I'm gonna go with the Mothman over in Point Pleasant.
Yes,
the one
I was actually thinking Mothman.
Right before bad shit happens. There's something really cool about like a messenger of death.
I mean, we could go back to the mermaid too. I guess that's kind of a cryptid that people believe in, that mermaids exist, mere people. Katie's just like scrolling through to see which one's the best.
Man, Megalodon, that's fucking dope. I'm about some Megalodon.
Okay,
and we talk about the ocean.
Fuck yeah.
See, this is why I look it up, because I would have never thought about that. Thank you.
I want
Chupacabra.
I want the Chupacabra to be real, but I'm pretty sure that every sighting of a Chupacabra has just been a diseased rabid dog.
Yeah, with mange. I agree. Yeah, I completely agree. Because I've seen an animal. I've seen an animal that I thought was a Chupacabra, and I'm almost positive it was a coyote with mange. But it was fucked up looking, boy. I'll tell you what, it was.
The Dover Demon is pretty cool to think about too. Dover Demon.
Yeah.
Y'all heard about that one?
Mm-hmm.
That's a cool ass one.
So I play a game called Ark Survival Evolved, and one of the mods they have on there is a cryptid mod where you can like literally go out and tame the different legendary animals like Bigfoot and Yeti and Ogopogo and the Champy and Nessie, and it's a pretty cool mod. Anyway, I digress.
Dude, the Jersey Devil.
Mm-hmm.
All these are dope. This is why I Google.
Mm-hmm. This is why you got to be ready on this show. You never know which path we're going to go down as we go through this. Did you have something?